Clark. I'm covering the Quran. The Sura is 24 or on speaks the light. There are about a dozen topics in verses 31 to 64. And before I start them, I'm going to read a prayer. It's obtained from verses 35 to 64. Allah, you guide whom you will, light to light. Through houses you've permitted to be raised, and we glorify you there morning and evening. Work should not deter us from you or from prayer nor giving charity. We fear the day when you overturn what has been done in error to your favor, and as for those that disbelieve, even they will see you then. To you belongs all dominion. Aware or not, to you belongs all that fills the heavens and the earth. All right. The topics discussed, one of them is greeting people. It mentions how even then you should do so in a way that reminds them of God, and that an oath is not made to a person, but to Allah. When you marry, you should do it to a single woman or a chaste one, which means that there's someone that doesn't want to have sex outside of marriage. You can also marry a servant. If they're poor, God will enrich them. Mercy is shown to people who, I'll read it here. It's people that do consistently pray and do acts of charity. I'll cover all of the verses in the end to make sure I didn't skip any. Some people say that the Quran doesn't discuss Muslim clothing, but in this section in verse 31, it does say that we should dress modestly and that our torsos should be covered as well as private areas. That's men as well as women. And we should restrain beauty. Also not emphasize feet by stomping them. And the only people that should know what we look like are our relatives. We shouldn't wear finery in case it hurts the poor. We can do so around those that are the same. And then when there are commandments, it cautions you to make sure that you fulfill them, or it could be doom. It says not to swear, so I looked up commentary to see if they were talking about profanity or what, and it said that it just cautions you not to make an oath and not keep it. Then it says, as far as success, that true success is when you obey God's will and fear Him. Also, it speaks about do not compel girls to prostitution to get material wealth in life. If they are chaste women, which means that they don't want sex outside of marriage, you should marry them and treat them in a godly, respectful way. And then it says how if you do what you're supposed to believe and are righteous, that God replaces any fear of Him with security. So before I end this, I'm going to just look over my paper and make sure I did cover everything. So far, like I did. It says you can marry servants. Whoever obeys God's will and fears Him will be successful. And not to swear except to keep a promise to God is from Islamka.info. If you make a vow and don't keep it, you still must uphold the obligation that it would have had you do. And if you believe and are righteous, God replaces fear with security with cover. So that ends it out. Verse 64.